Katie.
Hey, I'm Ray.
And we have decided to create our own YouTube channel.
What's up?
About a year ago, we were planning a Disney vacation and we're looking up Disney vloggers. And we came across the Tim Tracker and we absolutely just fell in love with Tim and Jen. And now we watch them every single day. It's part of our daily ritual.
It's true. We also watch Blair Lamb as well, and she does day in the life vlogs, and we thought, hey, we could do that.
Yeah, we just fell in love with her and Riley as well and their personalities and really enjoyed the home vlogs. So yeah, we are thinking about either once or twice a week sharing a home vlog or a day in the life vlog with you guys. And it's not just us. We don't have any kids, but we do have an amazing Airedale Terrier named Music. And we just absolutely love her. She's about 6 years old, so you're gonna see her later on in this video. For my day job, I am a part-time administrative assistant for a large nonprofit organization, and Ray is actually a middle school English teacher. He teaches 6th grade language arts. But we are a little non-traditional in the fact that although we do have bachelor's degrees, Ray has a bachelor's degree in English and professional technical writing, and I have a bachelor's in organizational communication and Japanese. We are actually back in school.
We're back.
Ray is finishing up his master's degree in education and is going to be starting his PhD this coming fall in
curriculum and instruction
and urban literacy. I am getting a second bachelor's degree in Japanese because my goal is to become a Japanese translator.
Nihongo.
And one day, perhaps become an interpreter. We'll see how that goes, but definitely translation. In addition to school and work, Ray loves to drum. He's an amazing drummer. You love golf?
Love to play golf. I love to build things, although I'm not that great at it. Things always end up not square or wrong or wobbly, so I'm working on that. But I also like landscaping, cutting grass, digging garden beds, things like that.
Yeah, he is doing some great work at our house, which we'll definitely be showing you. And then as far as my hobbies, I love to read. It typically always ends up being like young adult fiction, but I truly love it, sci-fi, fantasy. I'm also a huge Disney person, so everything Disney I love. And so we're actually planning a Disney trip coming up this summer, and we're excited about that and can't wait to share it with you. And in addition to studying Japanese, I really enjoy planting indoor plants, so I'm going to be sharing that with you. What are your favorite TV shows?
The Office, obviously. That's what she said. And Mythbusters. What are your favorite shows?
Currently, The Fosters and Mischievous Kiss on Netflix. It's a Japanese rom-dram TV show.
Japanese rom-dram. Whatever that means. I think I have so much editing to do.
Hey everybody, today we just decided to come out to Charlotte's Freedom Park just to see the sights, what's going on, and we actually ended up stumbling upon their climbing competition or something like that.
We've stumbled upon the tree climbing championships, and I'll be honest with you, I have little to no idea what that means. However, there are lots of beards here and manly men, so I'm not 100% sure. Where do I sign up?
Sign me up for the next one! We just found some turtles, and so we're gonna see if we can show them to you guys.
Yeah! Turtle hunt!
Turtle hunt!
Turtle hunt. I believe. Oh, yes. If they were just there. So, my dad died in 2012.
Yeah.
Kind of an odd shift of conversation we're having, but he died in 2012, went in for routine surgery, and never came out. So, it's been a bummer. And Katie's...
My mom just actually passed away on St. Patrick's Day, so March 17th of 2018. So basically 5 years apart from when Ray's dad died. So we each now have living. My dad is alive and Ray's mom is alive.
Yep, that's it. So we've been struggling through that for a few years, since 2012 when my dad died.
Yeah.
And now with Kay's mom passing away, we're kind of restarting the grieving process. So it's been pretty nonstop since 2012.
Yeah, my mom was sick with terminal cancer for about 1.5 years, and my dad was her primary caretaker, but my sister and myself and my aunt really, and a lot of other family members really chipped in with that. So yeah, part of this video is for us to move forward from losing 2 of the most important people in our lives.
Yeah, part of the vlog will be kind of on those things. So you'll hear us talk about a lot, like my dad and Katie's mom, and how Katie has some flowers and stuff that are
significant to me, and because my mom loved gardening, and then Ray has most of his tools are from his dad, so every time he builds things he can utilize his dad's tools. And
I dishonor the memory of my father when I build something that won't stand up.
And I'm sure I'll have something that will dishonor my mom too eventually, but
cut it off.
But not yet. So Ray, what are some of your favorite movies?
I am a kid of the 90s, so I love Heavyweights with Ben Stiller. And I also like Camp Nowhere. So check those out if you haven't. So Kate, what about you? Favorite movies?
I absolutely love Disney movies, definitely Mulan and The Lion King, and I'm gonna have to show you the rest of my favorite movies in my collection at home. Brief synopsis of how we met.
So back in 2004, good one, 2004, my band played a Disciple Now weekend at her church.
Whatever that is.
When she was in a youth group there. Underage. And we played, and then you tell the rest of it. It's really sweet how it happened.
Basically, I saw this guy walking up to me after he played. I was like, oh, cool, he's a drummer, that's really cool. But then he just started talking to me and started talking about like some kind of kidney transplant and stuff like that. He was evidently going to donate his kidney, but at the time I kind of didn't really get that fact. So I was like, oh, he's so pale. He's sick and needs a kidney transplant. How
and I'm like,
sweet.
how am I pale at this size? Like, if I'm sick, you're going to know it, but come on.
So anyway, we got off on the wrong foot a little bit, but anyway, I don't know. We met, 9 days later we started dating. We've been together ever since.
Yep, since then. In case you're wondering where we're at, we're in a place called Dilworth, which is in Charlotte, right outside of downtown. Dilworth's known for its humongous houses, like really, and beautiful trees. They have a canopy of trees that like hang over the street. It's gorgeous. This isn't one of those trees, but but there are big trees down there, like they're huge and they're ginormous. But the houses around here normally go for around $1 million or more. So it's outrageously high price, but kind of a cool place to live. Obviously we don't live here. We're just visiting Dilworth because it's about 10 minutes from our house. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Today's version of House Hunters. William and Catherine are looking for a brand new home in the Dilworth area of Charlotte.
I press flowers for a living.
And I am unemployed. Our budget?
$3 million. Ray wants a mid-century modern, and I want a traditional. Can we find it in our budget? Who knows? Join us for the next House Hunters.
Welcome to our sunroom. We just bought this house a few months ago and we love this room. It's bright and comfortable, and Katie has kind of made it her own and has put tons of flowers and stuff out here. So I'm gonna let her tell you about them and see if it inspires you in your own garden dreams.
So we'll start here. These rosemary stems were actually from the hospice house where my mom passed away, and we were able to get clippings, and taking the clippings you can actually grow roots, and I was able to plant it in this awesome spaceship earth planter from one of my dearest friends, Abby. So if you want to do something like that yourself with rosemary, simply cut off sprigs, take off the leaves of the last couple inches on the bottom, place it in some kind of water source. I just do it in a mason jar, and then roots will start to form. This is another very special section of my plant room. This Norfolk Island pine is a tree that my mom and dad gave me this past fall. It's the only plant that I have from my mom before she passed away, and it's very, very special to me. This bonsai tree is actually what my dad bought me on the day that my mom passed away, so it's very special. I've really been getting into succulents recently, so this is a pot that I got for $10, but you get 16 different types of succulents in the pot. So after about 3 more months, I can go ahead and separate these if I'd like, or just leave them and then trim them down, but absolutely love succulents. Now, yesterday, I actually created my own succulent planter. So I love this cactus right here, and this red-tipped succulent. And this one kind of reminds me of Ariel and Under the Sea. And then just, you know, a lot of different textures, so I absolutely love that pot. Now, this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. Of course, you can see our backyard where music loves to play. Lemon tree is actually very special to me. In 2012, in the fall of 2012, my mom and I went to the Southern Christmas show together, and she really wanted a lemon tree. So she bought this and has had it for the past, 5 years. And when she passed away, my dad said, you know what, you were with your mom when she bought this, so you are more than welcome to have it. And I absolutely love it. So it flowers white, but they start out at this like purplish color, which is beautiful, and it's such a fragrant tree. And then once all the blooms fall off, after it gets pollinated, I'm going to move it into our sunroom and be able to have lemons. So this is my herb pot that my mom and dad gave me for my birthday this past year. Unfortunately, the mint has taken over, and the rosemary is not doing quite as well as we had hoped that it would after the winter freezes. However, it's still a great pot. I mean, look at the wonderful thyme that we've got in here, oregano, basil, chives. It is a great pot that I love to use whenever I cook. I just add a few fresh herbs to our dishes, and it really makes them into a special treat. Another plant that I truly love is my Venus flytrap. It's an amazing plant, and it will actually eat flies or gnats or things like that that may get in your kitchen, so it's really cool. I suggest everyone to have a Venus flytrap. Let's see what Ray and music are up to. Hey guys!
Hey!
What are y'all up to?
We're listening to country music. Start 'em early, they say.
I hate country music. Music. So how's your day going? Are you having a good day today? Yeah? Have you had a good nap? Yeah? What are you up to? Just chilling.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Ja, mata. See you later.